It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the A's sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 11-10. In the standings, the A's are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Rays totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 11-7. Heading into the day, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. The Twins launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-2. As of today, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Angels are in 1st place in the AL West. The Rangers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-4. As of right now, the Rangers are in 2nd place in the AL West, while the Astros are 3rd in the division. Devin Travis was hot at the plate collecting 3 hits in the game as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 5-4. In the standings, the Blue Jays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The Red Sox brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-0. At the start of the day, the Red Sox are in 1st place in the American League East, while the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The Detroit Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 7-2. Heading into the day, the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central, and the Indians are atop the division. The Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, while the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-2. In the standings, the Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East, and the Giants sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. A.J. Ramos collected win number 3 this year as the Mets took care of their Subway Series rival Yankees 3-2. As of right now, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East. Jacob Barnes grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping Milwaukee down Philadelphia 3-2. At the start of the day, the Phillies sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, while the Brewers are in 1st place in the NL Central. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 10-7. Entering the day's action, the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the Pirates are 3rd in the division. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to give up just 5 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-2. As of today, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, and the Cardinals are 4th in the division. Shelby Miller earned the win, his 4th this season, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 3-0. As of right now, the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Diamondbacks are atop the division. The Dodgers racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 5-2. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West, and the Braves are in 3rd place in the NL East. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Evening baseball on tap in Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Andrew Triggs gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over-the-top, more of a low three-quarter guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike one, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Joyce. 1 out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going. Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bregman stands at first with 1 out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Dribbled down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lowry relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Next up for the A's, Matt Joyce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 on the way. That's down into left center for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Popped him up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Down the first baseline. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. First pitch on its way, and this one gets away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Number 22 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch misses for the second ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Olson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Full count with 2 outs now, so he can put the ball in the gap.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Here's George Springer. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Springer is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 0-2 delivery. On the ground near home. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, another foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 9 homers and 28 RBIs. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Davis. Uh-oh, he whips on it. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's in there safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across to score. That's beyond costly right there.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Joyce is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Striding in for Houston, Tyler White, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. From the stretch.
Ball one.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Joyce back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Gonzalez at second with 2 down. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Boog Powell, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Catcher, Bruce Maxwell.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
And he fouls this one off. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side, he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runners on first with one down. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Right over the middle, knee high. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Another 2-2 offering. A swinging bunt to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Steve Lombardozzi. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. That's lifted the other way out to left. Correa ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman, a base hit in his first trip.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
1 out now in the Houston third. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Swing and a ground ball to third, and into left field for a 1-out hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Here's Carlos Correa now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. One out and a runner on second base. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Stepping in now, George Springer.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Davis is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in to try it again, Yuli Gurriel. First offering on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 4 and the A's 2. Ready for another chance, Matt Joyce, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Matt Joyce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just missed with a breaking ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Reddick. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Now the A's designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris.
Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Piscotty is off at first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. The 1-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Little pop-up off toward the first base side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple, still down by a count of 4-2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A curveball that catches the inside corner. The 1-1 home. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Back up the middle. Lowry's got it. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next. First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Giro, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A 1 pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. White is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-2 delivery. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 5-2 Houston. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. The fastball on the outer third. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13.
Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-0 count. The pitch is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Softly hit out toward short, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, third baseman, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gonzalez going back at the track. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Into the box, Steve Lombardozzi. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Chapman rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And it's a 5-3 game now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Popped him up. Gurriel waits on it. And the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 5 and the A's 3. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
It's 2-0 now. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Lombardozzi loves it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So he's into third there with their second 3-base hit of the game. And that would seem to be a good time to show you the team leaders in triples this year. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Liner towards second. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0. This is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez coasts under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready once again, Matt Olson. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Piscotty, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. The 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You think he's not setting a tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
In now, Jed Lowry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is there, 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 3, HOU OAK.
Now at the plate, Boog Powell, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Astros lead it 5-3. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Ryan Baker is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Baker.
Daniel Kalu takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Daniel Kalu.
from the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Chapman is under it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Tyler White. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And a changeup right down the middle.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
Count is 1-2 now. Slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on 3rd and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Astros 5 and the A's 3. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Bruce Maxwell.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Correa right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 3 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for the Athletics so far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Grounder down the line at third. Bregman has it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Lombardozzi. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 3 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for the Athletics so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're still down 5-3. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And now a pitch on the way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded to the right. Lombardozzi is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Carlos Correa.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Buddy Bashir gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Buddy Bashir.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Joyce on at first. Nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Baker. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 on the way. This is line to left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Fouled off. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 10, Julian.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul. So 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1 out, nobody on. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin.
Riding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And it remains 5-3. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47.
Jed Lowry will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 3, Powell.
Digging in to try it again, Boog Powell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Davinsky rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Popped up. Correa over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Bruce Maxwell.
Digging in once again, Bruce Maxwell. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 2 out, nobody on. Flying towards center field. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The A's strand 1. They're still down 5-3. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the A's, number 52, Ryan Butcher.
Tyler White will bat next. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. Baker looks up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as they open it up to 8-3.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Carlos Correa.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Three runs already home here. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Left side. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Astros 8 and the A's 3. Striding in to start the 9th, Steve Lombardozzi, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Softly hit to the left side. And that's the first out.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Joyce. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 coming. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Softly on the line to third. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. The Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lance McCullers earns win number 4 on the season. Chris Davinsky works 2 full innings in relief to record.